The Rolling Stone have released an article claiming fake accounts fueled the Zack Snyder Cut online army, and that Zack Snyder threatened to destroy Geoff Johns and Jon Berg on social media. This article has got a lot of people annoyed, including myself, but it is no surprise that an article like this comes out on a day where the Snyder Cut finally gets a digital release. Hey everyone, welcome back to our movie news. Over the past couple of years, many articles have come out trying to drag Zack Snyder's name, all of which have failed. This new article is by far the most extreme and the most incorrect. Today, we will be focusing on the timing of the article's release more than the contents of what the Rolling Stone claims, as so much of it is nonsense that I don't want to waste your time. The main thing you have to focus on is the timing of this article's release. Why today? Because today is the day the Snyder Cut is getting released on digital in America. That is why they created and released this article today, because Snyder was going to get attention and they wanted to get some of that attention too. I'm also sure this article was pushed by old Warner Brothers executives who are still upset with how they lost. So I would imagine that their motivation behind this was to try and damage the success of the Snyder Cut's digital release. The historic timings of when these negative articles have been released are incredibly obvious. When Ray Fisher called out Warner Brothers for their executives' behavior, Warner Brothers put out a completely false article about Jason Momoa leading a Frosty the Snowman film with those same Warner Brothers executives involved, in an attempt to make it look like Ray Fisher was lying. An article that Jason Momoa himself called out. And now, this article is released on the same day of the Snyder Cut digital release. It is so obvious what they are trying to do, and it is so obvious that it is the old Warner Brothers executives who are trying to do it. The key thing us fans need to focus on is the Snyder Cut digital release. Get that film selling, get that hashtag trending, and prove that those executives cannot affect the success of the Snyder Cut. They are still clearly upset, jealous, and even angry at the Snyder Cut's success, and want it to fail so badly that they are trying to release as many anonymous articles as they can. Zack Snyder's Justice League came out over a year ago, and the Rolling Stone are still trying to push that fans are bots and that we are a toxic fandom. So according to the Rolling Stone and Warner Media, toxic bots raised over $500,000 for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. That statement is so ridiculously stupid and so obvious at what their motivations are. If you want the Snyderverse restored and are disheartened by this article, don't be. They clearly feel threatened. They did the same thing when they felt threatened by the Snyder Cut's demand, and they're doing the same now. They don't want the digital release to be a success, and they want Warner Bros. Discovery to think that we are a fandom filled with bots and toxicity because they feel threatened. If they didn't feel threatened, there would be no Snyder Cut articles like this. This is actually a good thing in terms of their motivations behind creating this article, but it is a bad thing in terms of what they claim their anonymous sources have told them, because they are attacking Zack Snyder with no evidence. These are faceless accusations in an attempt to drag down Zack Snyder and his fans, and it won't work because we won't let it work. Ray Fisher has already come out defending Zack by saying, "Exclusive, waning reporter fails to overshadow digital release of Zack Snyder's Justice League with contrived hit piece. Warner Brothers mourns." Sources say reporters still butthurt after being called out on lies in 2021. Like I've said, it's so obvious at what they're trying to do. Today, we just need to focus on the Snyder Cut digital release. Warner Brothers Discovery are not Warner Brothers. There's a big cultural change happening, and that is so clear with how they are treating the Snyder Cut. The old regime would have never released the digital copy in America, or even promoted it on their main Twitter account. Warner Brothers Discovery don't have a bias. They just want to make money. And we need to show them that the Snyderverse is a way to make a lot of money. Yes, this article does make you feel rubbish whilst reading it, but that's what it's trying to do. If you allow it to dishearten and demotivate you, then you are letting Geoff Johns and Jon Berg and the writer of the Rolling Stone article win. You would be doing what they want you to do. See that article, see that fear they have, and use it as a motivator. They feel threatened. These articles only ever come out when they feel threatened. When they feel that Snyder and his fans could win in some way, whether it be the Snyder Cut being released, or when the Snyder Cut won the Oscars cheer moment, or even now with the Snyder Cut digital release. Whenever they feel like Snyder or his fans are progressing, an article like this comes out, claiming his fans are bots, or now that he threatened to destroy the executives on social media, or even that he used his fans to get what he wanted. They will try anything to stop the Snyder Cuts and Snyderverse's progress. Don't let them win. If you're in the US, today is your day. The Snyder Cut is finally available to purchase on digital. All we have to do is show the love and demand for the Snyder Cut. If you buy the digital copy, get on Twitter and post the receipt of your purchase using the two hashtags, #RestoreTheSnyderverse and #SnyderCut on digital. Let's overshadow that bogus article and stay positive, just as the majority of the fandom has done so over the years. But that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. I hope to see you here again soon. So until then, have a great day. Bye!